Welcome back to the SportsMax Zone. Continuing with football, Trinidad and Tobago senior men's football team, the Soca Warriors, are in the Dominican Republic, making final preparations for their CONCACAF World Cup Qualifiers against Guyana and Puerto Rico. Joining us ahead of the clash with Guyana on Thursday, defender Aubrey David said the team is ready despite the numerous off-field issues. Aubrey, how are you? Of course, I want you to talk to us about the team and how match ready are the TNT Soca Warriors.
Hi, good night. Thank you for having me. Yeah, the guys are up for the task. We are all ready for the first game of the World Cup qualifier. The whole team is in camp right now, so everybody is just trying to get the information and trying to get the game plan down to make sure that we start off the qualifiers in the right way with 3 points.
Aubrey, have we dusted out all those off-field issues? Is that done and dusted and we're just ready, as you said, to get the 3 points? How's the camp dealing with that?
The atmosphere in the camp is fantastic. The chemistry is good between the players. Good to be back and see some old faces and some new faces. And everybody, the camaraderie is very good. So everybody's just aiming at one target ahead, which is the game on Thursday, and just to get the right result. So everything is going well so far, and everybody's uplifted and in good spirits for the game.
Aubrey, you play for Deportivo Saprissa in Costa Rica. That would bring it into question. How have you been gelling with the rest of the team? How is the team, coming together for that big match?
No, everything has been well so far. As we know, because of the pandemic, it hasn't been any international football for a while. So it's nice to get back into camp, see the guys get back to seeing familiar faces and getting on the pitch together, because it's been a long while. So everybody has been preparing well. Everybody's coming match fit, sharp. So it's just for us to be united and go out on the field and try to get everything right on the field.
It's so interesting that, you played international football for Guyana before, the country of your birth, and then, choosing to represent Trinidad and Tobago. Talk to us a bit more about that.
Yeah, it's no secret. I was born in Guyana, and at the age of 3, I moved to Trinidad with my mom and my brother, and I spent most of my time there, the rest of my life basically. So yeah, I've played for them 2 friendlies, and then I made the decision to play for the Trinidad senior team. And it's worked out well for me so far, but of course I have my roots from Guyana.
Aubrey, is there a sense of settling a score with the Guyanese for this fixture? Because in the 2014 World Cup qualifiers, TNT were eliminated in their Group B qualifying series, which was topped by the Guyanese, and they suffered losses to the Guyanese there. Is that a part of the psyche of this team as you go into the fixture?
Yeah, it's been on our mind. We know about it. We know about the situation that happened in 2014. So, of course, we are going with the mindset that, yeah, it's a bit of event, but also we need to start our campaign on the right foot, which is to get the win and get the 3 points. And also the last time we faced them was in the Gold Cup, I believe, and we drew 1-1. So I guess this is a game for us to go out there and show everything that we have and try to get the win.
Yeah, and how satisfied are you with the preparation in the Dominican Republic, because it will be a neutral venue for both teams, so you're both, in a manner of speaking, away teams, and at a fixture that is important to you both?
Yeah, of course, the ideal plan for every team is to get home advantage and that stuff, but in this situation we weren't available. That option was not available to us, so we are in Dominica right now, so we put everything behind us and we focus on getting the plan together and putting our best foot forward. So yeah, it would be good to get the home advantage, but we have to just get on with it and try to get the win.
All right, Aubrey, we know that TNT's football for several years now has been below what TNT fans expect from TNT. We have a lot of off the field issues and so on. A new coach now is in charge. How much pressure does this current squad feel from the respect of rebuilding Trinidad and Tobago's football? Because you've been out of the top 100 in the FIFA rankings now since 2019, which is a position completely unfamiliar to TNT.
Yeah, we've been out of the top 100, as you said, and I think the task and the goal for each and every one of us is to get football, Trinidad football especially, back to where it was, because we were at a high level years ago. So that is part of the plan also, to get Trinidad football back into the top 100, even top 50, and also to qualify for a World Cup. So yeah, I wouldn't say the pressure is on us, but it is an objective for us to put Trinidad football back to where it was.
Yeah, and the last question has to be about chemistry. Much has been made about the quality of the opposition that you've been able to train against, the players that you've been able to pull together, some key absentees for various reasons. Do you go into this battle, Aubrey, thinking that there is enough behind these Soca Warriors to get them through not just this Guyana game, but the first 2 games in the group?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of quality, there's a lot of experienced players, and there are some new players that come in. So I think we have the right mix at the time. Of course, there are some absentees, some key absentees, but I think the players that are in the camp right now, that we place them, are good enough quality and ready to show what they are worth. So I think we have the right chemistry and we have the right squad at the moment to get the job done for these first 2 games.
And is there extra motivation to give the footballing public back home something to cheer about, given that Trinidad and Tobago's football has been beset by so many problems over the past few months that there must be something pushing the boys to really give people a reason to be talking about the quality of field on play once again?
Of course. Every time we put on the jersey to represent the country, it is always to give back to the fans and let them know that we can unite the country through football. And I think football is a big part to play. So, and it's even been more difficult during the pandemic where there wasn't much sporting activity. So I think the job is on us to get on the field and give them something to have hope about, and give them something to have faith in us again, to know that, okay, Trinidad football will be back on the rise.
Last question on the philosophy. There's been a lot of social media chatter about what it is that Coach Terry Fenwick wants this Soca Warriors team to use in terms of their approach. What is this team about? In terms of that philosophy, for those who haven't seen this team train and of course haven't been able to see them play, what would you say is your philosophy as you go into these qualifiers?
No, well, I've been in camp with the team for 2 days so far. Came in from my club. So then I wasn't with the local setup with the guys that were in Trinidad, so they would have better knowledge of it. So when I get into camp, immediately we had a conversation. So what do you want from the team, and the game style and all of that stuff. So it's just for us to get on the field and put what he wants from us into place. So I think that everybody's on the same page and everybody's geared up and ready for it.
Yeah. And we assume, Aubrey, that the facilities are first rate where you are and that you are comfortable in the surroundings.
Yeah, we are comfortable. And basically we are focused and ready and trying to work hard together just to make sure that there's no obstacles in our way and that we can hit the ground running in the right way. So we are well satisfied with the facilities and everything.
Thank you and good luck. All the best.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Yep. So for so long, we've spent a lot of time on this show, on this program, on this station, talking about Trinidad and Tobago's football. Now we get a chance after a very long time to talk about the actual football. We're not talking about administrators from here on in. We're going to be talking about men like Aubrey David.
Well, I hope.
We'll be talking about Terry Fenwick and other players in the team, I'm sure. And this Guyana team will not be a light touch. At the best of times, this Guyana team, Lance, would present a challenge for Trinidad and Tobago Soca Warriors. And I know, Mariah, that the Golden Jaguars must be fancying their chances of starting this World Cup qualifying section with 3 points.
Well, they can fancy their chances. As we say, football is played on the day. We have a lot of international players also coming into the setup, just like the Jamaica Reggae Boys. It will definitely come down to the team gelling and, of course, the plan that Terry Fenwick has, which, we tried to get from Aubrey just now, but he didn't tell us the plan. He just said he will go with the plan that the coach has. So I'm hoping that, all the different the experience and, the plan that Terry Fenwick, he's a man who knows his football, without a doubt. So I think, he would have studied Guyana to the point, because I remember they had the Guyana team, as soon as it came out, and they were already putting plans into place based on what my sources have said. So they would come with a plan, and of course, they're ready to demolish Guyana.
Well, you know, all of the reports out of Ghana suggested that the team was very confident leaving Ghana. Everyone has been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic with regard to preparation. But as best as they could, I think the Ghanaians did a good job to prepare. And they're up against the Trinidad and Tobago team, which is without their most inspirational midfielder, Kevin Molino, who has a leg injury and will miss the game. And I keep saying that TNT's stocks have fallen significantly in recent years. The last time they were actually ranked #1 in the Caribbean was October 2016. Now we're talking about the team that has won the Caribbean Cup most times than any other team. So, you know, there's a lot of pride here with this TNT team for them to resuscitate.
They have work to do.
Yeah. We say a plus tard, but just for a few moments because we're going to take some commercials and some promos and we're back to continue the show.